Well, dozens of retiring tanks will be gifted to Ukraine, preparing it for its next push to drive Russian troops out of its territory. Live to Cameron Redden in Canberra. Good morning, Cam. So this is a gift Ukraine has wanted for well over a year.
It has, verging on 18 months now, Pete. Ukraine has been calling on countries like Australia to join what it's called a tank coalition to help bolster its military push back against Russian forces. Australia had resisted for some time, but today we have an announcement of 49 Abrams tanks that will be sent from Australia to Ukraine to help it with those efforts. Some will have to be patched up before they're sent over. Others will end up being used as spare parts, but those will now start flowing towards Ukraine. What's allowed this to happen now is that Australia is beginning to receive its new model of tanks. It's upgrading to a newer version of what we currently have. And so that has now freed up these current fleet of tanks, nearly 50 of them, to be sent to Ukraine. They haven't been used in combat before. It was deemed that this current model we have wasn't suitable for use in Afghanistan. So as a result, they have not seen active combat, but they will on the front lines of Ukraine. Previous efforts to get access, I suppose, to Australia's fleet of Type A helicopters, that had been rejected, that request from Ukraine. This request, though, after many months of waiting, has now been granted, with those tanks soon to be on their way to the battle lines.
These tanks will deliver more firepower and mobility to the Ukrainian Armed Forces and complement the support provided by our partners for Ukraine's armoured brigades.
So that now comes, Pete, in addition to Bushmasters and other aerial defence mechanisms too. The total contribution from Australia to Ukraine now more than $1.3 billion.
Cameron Redden out of Canberra. Thank you, Cam.